Hey, hello everybody, welcome to the Sound Test Room. Today we're going to do an album review. So I'm going to review The Endless River, Pink Floyd. The last Pink Floyd studio album. And to be fair, probably the last Pink Floyd studio album. So new album. And I ummed and ahed, should I get this on CD because it's one long continuous piece of music and it was recorded for digital, or should I buy the vinyl, which was way more expensive, but appealed more to me. But this is one long continuous piece of music, nearly an hour, of Pink Floyd doing what they do best, which is all instrumental, bar one track at the end. I opted for the vinyl in the end because I wanted the experience of connection. To have to get up and actually physically connect with the music and change it, and plus it was nice to just drift away, watch it spinning around and around on a turntable. But it's a beautiful recorded album anyway. I mean, it's phenomenally good sound quality, but that's what you would expect, yeah. The cover's great. There's nothing else on the cover other than this beautiful picture, and it's a gatefold. There's the back there with the track list. That is not the back, is it? That's the back. The back with the track list. And the inner gatefold is a great, fantastic picture of. Okay, I hope you can see it, of them in the studio. I guess it's the Astoria boat. Oh, also with the album, you get the bigger, obviously the bigger version of the book. The book is just brilliant. You can see it's a beautiful thing. It's just the information, recording information, loads of photographs of the three of them. Richard Wright sadly passed away, and then they say they decided to, kind of as a tribute, I think, to go back to the sessions they did for Division Bell, which it's over 20 years old now. So, is this a new Pink Floyd album? Yeah, it is, because it's a new Pink Floyd album. A lot of the material is recorded from the Division Bell sessions, but they did record new material and they listened to hundreds of hours, or 100 hours or something of session material from the Division Bell sessions. It is a very, very good album. It's a very relaxing album, okay? So there's nothing that's going to go and kind of wake you up. It's nice to just listen to. The inner sleeves as well, also you'll get a lovely as well for both discs. So it's a double album. It's not a very, it's a weird experience, this, because it's not a very, each side is fairly short, so you've got 4 discs. You've got I think it's just under an hour of music or something like that. So you're around 15 minutes a disc, which is short for an album, but then again the quality is not compromised at all digitally through analog, which you're listening through an analog experience. It's better. The less you've got on your disc, the better the sound quality is going to be, But it's a Richard Wright is stamped all over this album. It's Floyd at their sort of kind of instrumentally sort of chilled out best. There are a lot of keyboards on it, but it's not like a keyboard album. There's a lot of Dave Gilmour in there as well, and it's the kind of guitar sound that was used at Division Bell period. EBOs, and there's a lot of reverse echoes and stuff like that, and some sounds acoustic. There are some quicker tracks as well. There are some faster tracks, and I felt the faster tracks felt like they may have originally been intended to have a vocal added over the top, kind of like in the same kind of feeling as maybe what's it called? Take It Back. That kind of chuggy thing, but it's left instrumental and played mixed back. And I think they added more. There was other keyboard players on this as well, so people did. Phil Manzanera does, as co-producer, does an excellent job of kind of holding it all together. It sounds really controlled, in a nice way, not in a bad way. It sounds just It's lush. Certainly, 100%. If you haven't got it and you like Pink Floyd, then you should get it. The choice of CD over album would be an entirely personal one. In fact, I may eventually get the CD as well, because of hearing the whole thing as one continuous piece of music might be really nice as well. But they did a really good job of cutting. So I haven't heard the CD version, the one long piece. So I'm not sure if any of that disc stops or starts it anyway. But they did a really good job of ending each side and starting the next side seamlessly. It didn't sound to me like it was a cut or anything like that. So yeah. I think they did it's an incredible. I mean, I love Pink Floyd, so I'm biased anyway. But I guess that if you like to relax, even if you don't like Pink Floyd, this is a nice album to do that. So you've only got one vocal track, and that is the very last track on side 4. So you're not really, if you just wanted some instrumental music, it's really good, you know, in the background. Although it's much better played loud. There's a lot of depth in the recordings and the tracks, you know. It's very, very good. The drum production is just superb. I don't know if Nick Mason, how much was re-recorded now, or from what was recorded from the Division Bell sessions. It's you know, there's no, it doesn't go into that much detail, but there are some tracks that are just, the drum production is amazing. It's really good. It actually sounds like the drums are in the room with you, and that's, you know, that's a tough thing to do, you know. Yeah, it's a great listen. There's not really a lot to say, you know. I just wanted to let you know what I thought. I like the book. The book is great, and it is very nostalgic. Although it's their latest, and you know, it's another weird thing. It came out in 2014, which surprised me because I only just got it in 2016. And it still feels like it's the brand new Pink Floyd album, you know. It doesn't feel like it's like, back in the day, people were releasing an album each year, you know. But no, it's great. It's a great album. And like I said, if you like Pink Floyd, you're going to love it. You're going to absolutely love it. I also listened to Rattle That Lock by Dave Gilmour as well. When I first heard the single, I thought it was okay. It wasn't like, wow, that's brilliant. But then I listened to the rest of the album as well, Shan't Bay Review, at some point. That's superb as well. It's really great. On an Island as well, I also revisited. More importantly, I think, for the purposes of this review, is I also listened. What I did was I listened to Division Bell when Endless River came. I listened to the Division Bell first, and then Endless River, and they're almost, it's just, you might as well have, it's like a triple album, you know. And it doesn't even, it even feels right as 3 albums as one piece of music, having the Division Bell tracks first locked in, especially the longer versions on the double vinyl thing, and then playing Endless River it was just great. It was a brilliant experience, you know. It's a couple of hours and it's great, fantastic. So yeah, I think it's a fantastic album and a great achievement. It must have been difficult for them to do it, knowing that basically that would be the last proper Pink Floyd album. I mean, like, you know, they say they've got hundreds of hours, so I guess at some point in the future, if they wanted to, they could release more. But I to be honest, I don't think they will. It's not like they need the money, and I think more their integrity. I don't think they ever do anything just for the sake of doing. And I think, you know, you listen to Dave Gilmour or Nick Mason or Richard Wright for that matter, when he was alive, they would speak, and these guys don't even, you know, they wouldn't consider putting something out just because it's time to put something out. I don't think they'd ever do anything like that, ever. So, massive thumbs up from me for the Endless River. I read some reviews, but I don't know if people are really getting what it is. You know, the whole backstory is massively important with the Endless River, I think. It is for me. It feels better that I know kind of more about the album and how it came to be, and that they've made a huge effort for the listener, not only in sound quality but in production quality, you know, of the sleeve, the book, the whole thing, the inner sleeves, the vinyl is beautiful, 180 gram each disc. It's a beautiful thing. So very, very, very well recommended by me. Hey, wait. And I hope you enjoyed this, guys. If you did, visit thesoundtestroom.com, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and yeah, I'll see you guys later.